Guys, AniCrunch here, and we're back with a new series, and that is The Untamed. One thing I just need to get out of the way for when this is on YouTube, I think we sync 2 YouTube videos up in the description below. I'll put it in the top pinned comment probably, but let's just sync a YouTube video and The Untamed at the same time. The reason I'm doing this is that because The Untamed is on YouTube, and I've noticed and I've heard from quite a few people that The Untamed gets strikes, the reactions, so this will be a time reaction for the first time on YouTube. But I will have it synced. But there's that, like I say, there's a little link. So on my mobile phone, I've used it on my mobile phone as well, because obviously it's a bit hard when you're on your mobile and you just have to put a landscape and then it puts the 2 YouTube videos side by side. Hopefully it works. We can only see. Otherwise, yes, you're gonna have to have your own version of The Untamed to watch, which is on YouTube for free, to be fair. So yeah, that's fine. I just know a lot of people have had strikes from it, and it's not really worth the risk to do so. We might be, if it doesn't work too well for you guys, I might be able to do the edited reaction, just do an external link for it, but I'd rather not do that because of the watch time and stuff like that. But no, just thought I'd get that out of the way. And now The Untamed. So, obviously, if you've not watched my other reactions, I've reacted to the mode under the Zushi, which I fucking think is a fantastic show. The Untamed has been on my list ever since, but I wanted to finish season 3 first, because apparently The Untamed, it's a bit more out of order. It's not as the same order, so it spoils things that happens in the anime. Or the manga, I should say. So yeah, I've wanted to react to it for ages. Some people keep saying like, oh, be careful because it's going to be Red Dead cheesy and stuff like that. I watched Chinese drama before. I watched was it Romance of the Three Kingdoms? It was like 100 episodes. I used to watch it in like part 1, part 2, part 3 on YouTube back in the day, and it was extremely cheesy, and the audio was totally out of sync on it. But I fucking loved it and enjoyed it. So I think I'm going into this where I won't go in with like, I think normies go into this, and I remember apparently they didn't like it very much. I know I didn't watch the reaction, but I saw the comments, and the comments were a bit pissy with them, which is a shame because you should just give people a go. But yeah, I'm not going into this like completely blind from Chinese dramas, and plus I've watched the Mode on Zushi as well, so that's going to help me out. One thing I'm expecting from this is I want live action Little Apple, of course. I want it to be better paced. I'm expecting a better pacing of the show. A lot of people have said it is as well, because we've got 40-minute episodes, there's 50 episodes, so I'm hoping we get it'd just be better paced overall. I think characters are going to be easier to follow, because the problem is with the anime, all the characters sort of look the same, so it gets quite difficult to follow with all the names and stuff. At least now I can like sort of attach names to faces. I'm going to try the YouTube version of this show first. Apparently the subtitles aren't amazing. So if you guys want to leave on Patreon comments, subtitle better versions, it needs to be in sync with the YouTube version, mainly because then people can sync it up easier for YouTube. And yeah, I really look forward to jumping into the show. Like I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun up to a certain point, and then it's going to be very sad. But yeah, I get to start the show for the first time, and I want to thank you all for supporting me through the Donghua, and I look forward to starting another journey with the show, and I'm completely happy to. I'm looking forward to doing the journey again, as I think it's a fantastic story. We're nice enough to know it's been a long time since I've watched season 1. It's been nearly 2 years, nearly a year or 2 years, maybe a year. So it's gonna be nice to refresh all my details, and I think because it's in a different medium as well, and I think it's gonna be a different order of things. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I just think it's gonna be sad. I'm curious to see what a live action version is gonna be like this. I'm prepared for a bit of cheesiness, and you know what, I'm up for it. I look forward to see. I know Megan, who is one of my friends. She loves this show, and then Izzy is also she adores this show, and they both have good opinions on TV shows. So if they like it, it's probably gonna be good. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoy my journey. Let's jump into this. Oh yeah, check out Patreon for the early access and Encore if you're interested. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Well, I already had my dreams. My dreams are already confirmed. We have Little Apple in the intro. I know it's not going to be as expressive, but I don't care. Little Apple for life. Hey, you can even tell how much I love this show. The fact that my Patreon tier is just called Little Apple. That's how much that is also part of my channel. Is that Wen Ning? That's the brother. Lang's brother. Let me see if I can guess who the characters are. Oh, we get live action Wen Ning's sister. Fuck, just realised. Yes! The perfect actor. I wonder if this is going to start off in the future or the past. Oh, that's Lang. Well, it might be Lang, actually. Ignore me. Man, it was the headband for me, but obviously it's not fabric in this. It's a Crouching Tiger and Hidden Lion. Was that Chinese or Japanese? I think that was Chinese. I never watched it, but I heard it's something I should probably have watched in my life. I bet doing all the stunts for the sword flying and stuff was amusing for the actors. Right. Yeah, I can sync it up on it. I'll have to sync it up as well. Okay. That's all sequence. Now, one thing I hate about doing uncut is you've got to make sure I sync it without pausing. Because I tend to pause quite a bit when I'm talking. So it's like, every time I do that, I've got to edit that out. Oh, that's going to be annoying with subtitles over the subtitles. Merciless devil. No, he didn't. He didn't betray anyone. No, the big amulet. Is that the amulet? That sword looks a bit bad. Yeah, it's the amulet. Oh, you got wrecked. It's like the wrong wing, isn't it, the amulet? Mate, this is the fucking ultimate betrayal for this amulet. Everyone's free-for-order for it. This is where he gets kicked off the cliff. Bit of a different setting if it is. How does he fall in on this one? Wait, what? Was he kicked in? I'm sure he was kicked in by Chang, weren't he? Or am I misremembering? I don't know how he made that. He was pretty far. My guy got there in time, though. The power of love moved him further. I love without context, this is a very random start. Yeah, my boy. Oh, is this Chang? Yeah, it's got his little chain. It's got to be him. Yep. Yeah, it is. Okay, sort of went. It's sort of similar. Pretty much the same, to be fair. Bit more added drama. Technically, he didn't survive, did he? You know, he got reborn. So, it's not wrong. That's really satisfying for no reason. Mate, you didn't do milk first. What is this abomination? Fight me, guys. I will fight you. Milk first every day. I love how it's shot so similar to Romance of Three Kingdoms. You can tell that they just sort of added the shooting style in China is quite similar. You speak too soon. I'm curious if it's going to do the past first. It didn't. No, it didn't really do it in the anime. It was a few episodes, weren't it, in the future, and then you got context. Now that's ominous. No, he's had a bit of alcohol. Man's a bit drunk. Ooh. Whee! Oh dear. Oh, it's the fucko. Wait, who lets take over his body? This guy really did go to the extremes, didn't he, to get his family killed? Fucking hell. when you think about it. That was the end of Mo. Jesus. Chill, guys. Jesus. You know, when you think about it, this is a very dangerous magic. The fact that Mo is the only one who's done it, you would think that a lot of people had tried it. Now, technically, it's an immortality, isn't it? And I'm sure someone could get that many loyal subjects together to keep sacrificing themselves for him. He literally just really hated his family. Yeah, Jesus Christ. To go that far, you have a massive hate. How nice. How nice to be told you're a nobody. Wait, it's a weird mask as well, Jesus. The music. I don't know if I worked out that's what that time period is from that. Why is everyone so extreme? You. Still eats them. That's a certain dominance on someone stealing his peanuts. I love how I completely missed. Oh no, he's gonna have excessive slow-mo in it. The big Lan clan. I know there's the whole crowd behind him. Why he's looking dead suspicious. You unlocked him. I mean, he's insulating Britain, gluing himself to the floor. Can't believe they've glued themselves to the floor. Gotta remember, this guy's like a crazy man who won wars. He'd done some savage things in his youth. Great acting. Mate, he deserves an Oscar. Imagine, I'm just trying to think, imagine if I just watched this without the context of the show. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Man, this guy has anger issues. That was very excessive. You didn't need to run around him. Could have just done a sidestep. Fuck the Dallas witness. That's funny. None of them listen, if I remember rightly. They all just fucking go out. It's like getting slain. Oh, calm down. It is war. Simple answer. Yes, you do. Well, he doesn't. He doesn't, does he? Still gets let off the hook, doesn't he? Honestly, that's not much of a surprise, is it? That they would condemn you as a person, but they still use all your tools. I will hunt you down. Oh, mate. It's... oh. Did this come out first, or did the Donghua come out first? I think this probably came out first, probably, didn't it? Obviously, I know the novel came out first. I mean, out of the two mediums. Why didn't you find him during the day? Why did you choose to do it during the fucking night? This guy's an idiot. Let's just destroy a carefully put out formation. Hello. So I can just check my mic. Yeah, I just realised I'm going to have to render these in 720 or 40 minutes. Fucking hell. That's going to be a big file. That shouldn't be too bad, actually, because I'm going to have the video in the corner where I've still got to put the clock on. Oh, yeah. I should probably do that next time if I keep the YouTube play bar. I think that would be fair, wouldn't it? Yeah, I might do that next time. If I just have it like that. Oh, no. It's like that. And you can see where I am in the episode. Oh, it didn't work though. I didn't keep the bar up. Yeah, I'll probably do that and then I can keep the timer box. Yeah. What did you do? Gosh. Tell she's just going to attack him. I remember, see, I would totally give this show time because I remember when I first watched the first 3 episodes of the anime, I didn't really get the first 3 until I rewatched. I watched episode 10, then I decided to rewatch the first load of episodes, and then everything made so much more sense. So I feel like, you know, if you watch this for the first time, you really benefit by coming back to these episodes. If it follows the sort of same order as the Danhua. No, this scar's gone. Oh no, one has gone. So his class is dead. Objection. I think this guy's being possessed. Take your master to rest. He's fucking dead. He's a demon. Must be that the first bit of action, weren't it? He was seduced pretty quickly. Wait, what happened to her? Otherwise, been absolutely blanked right now. These guys are savages. I'm assuming that they're the 2 kids that are in the Danhua. I like how I respect their focus on the work. They was not being distracted at all. What time is it? Oh. He's feral. Is that the arm? Why is no one trying to stop him? Jesus, man. The arm didn't fuck about, did it? I love how no one's looking at them behind them. Turn around! There we go. Man got lucky. Well, say lucky. He pushed him out of the way, I should say. I wonder how they did it. I guess it was pulled on strings, or was it CG? No, it's CG. What am I fucking talking about? She flies. I swear that's how the combat is in the Crouching Tiger. I need to watch that film. I don't know what his scar's got now. Oh, yeah, I forgot he controls them to fight for him. And it's taking me right back. It feels like fucking. Oh my god! It feels like so long since I watched these these episodes of the anime. You know, if I don't know why I am. I'm quite surprised that someone recommended The Untamed to the normies. I should have already got him to watch the anime first. Even though saying that, it's still confusing as fuck. Until like you get until you rewatch it. I love how I only learned about them from being an instrument from that fucking. There was that anime that what was so good. It was about based around that instrument. No, I forgot what the name was. I mean, she's wrecking him. When the boss has entered the chat. Boom. Yeah. All the swords moving. Oh, it's a sword. The fanboy squad. I don't know, got a cough a minute. Oh, they've hid it in the sword instead of being in that arm itself. Maybe. I don't know. Because I remember the arm's there. But I guess that'd be a bit more harder to fuck about with. Where have we gone? Oh, we've gone in the past. So where's black? The little apple. Yes. Wait, how is this the past? I'm so confused. What have they done here? Oh, was he just escaped? Okay. Same timeline. Don't matter then. Oh yeah, he didn't want to be caught by Lang, did he? So of course he ran for it. Who's the other one? Who was the other one? Man, we didn't get a little apple into the scene. He just thought it was there. At least he was there. At least my boy made it on screen. It's going to be ended. We'd have an uncut on YouTube. So that just means everything's there. You can judge me. First episode. Like I said, I'm glad I've got context going into this. I could easily see if you had no context of the show. Like, this would be a very weird first episode. I'm sure there's plenty of people who watched The Untamed first and was fine with it. I think, yeah, I definitely would say it had it. It wasn't really cheesy because it's hard to, because you can justify why but why he's being like that. Like, we know why he's being like that. So it's like, I don't know. Does it work as well in live action? I can go compare it to the Dong War no matter what. I'm not gonna sit there comparing them to two, but they are the two closest mediums. I think with anime you can always get away with it more. Like, especially cheese. There's some shows where they just don't translate very well. Whereas I think this worked pretty fine. I think the actors did a good job. The combat, I think the combat's probably going to be the weakest aspect for me, because obviously you go from like I think the Dong War is just going to have the combat, but the story still sticks. The story is still like, no matter what, the story's still really good. So The Untamed has got a very good story to adapt. So even though the action might not be as great, I think the benefits, I lose out on the action, but the benefits we're gaining is better pacing, which I think that was actually quite a well-paced episode. So there's better pacing. I think being able to distinguish the actors is going to be a lot more fun and a lot easier. I already find it easy to follow who's who, so I think that's good. I think all the environment's going to look fucking cool, and the story's going to stick and be fine. I think I actually like the idea of having a better pace, because I love action and stuff, but I don't think the action's cool and it adds to a story, but I think like pacing is more important. I think that's the one downside to the Donghua, is that the pacing is atrocious, especially towards the last 2 seasons. The first season was good. The second season was good, but still a bit too fast paced. The third season was very, very. The pacing was insane. They were covering a lot of content. So I think having the pacing over the action, I actually probably prefer to have the pacing. So like I say, I'm looking at this. I'm not looking at it for the great action. I can get by the cheesiness, because it's not. It weren't that cheesy, to be fair. Like, I weren't cringing or anything. I've watched shows before where I've cringed, but because I know the context, I don't find it cheesy. I just remember I'm really bringing that up because a lot of people mentioned it. But no, I think that works fine. I'm just looking forward to just having a good pacing. I look forward to seeing the characters in the story again, and obviously just get to watch it all over again, because it's a good fucking story. But yeah, I think the pacing was cool. It's like we've got a bit of the future, we've got a bit of the past, and then it sort of jumped to the future. It pretty much worked pretty much the same as the one. I am curious to see how they're going to change the timeline, and see how they're going to jumble stuff up in this. I definitely look forward to see the relationship between Wei and Jiang again when they're younger, when they was actually friendly towards each other, even though there was that bit of jealousy was there. I think the actors to pick for Wei and Zhang look pretty cool. I'm looking forward to see how their chemistry bounces off each other when we see them going. I think it'd be a hard show to judge off one episode. I think you'd have to watch quite a few episodes. But yeah, it's quite interesting going to this watching Donghua first. I would technically like to watch this blind, like without see what I would have thought of it without watching the anime, but I have watched it, so yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I think because I enjoy that I have context to stuff, but I also miss the blindness. I think that was one of the fun things. So it's going to be interesting to see what I'm going to think at and see how my reactions are going to be, knowing what's going to happen, sort of baseline story. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction, even though it makes me actually more sad for the stuff that I know is coming. I don't want to see it because I'm just going to be really sad, and I'm looking forward to seeing certain characters like the Wen clan and stuff like that. I think that's going to be really cool, and I'm looking forward to when they go for the flashbacks. That's probably one of my favourite arcs in the story, is when they're in the past. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. Leave a like, subscribe if you did.